Chapter 2079. When Alex and Faria returned to downtown Beijing on the helicopter of the Ito family, Lucas was already a little bit unable to sit still at the TMPD. He was extremely nervous at this time, and said to himself, Faria's whereabouts have not been found for a few hours until now. If we delay it, the day will be bright. If we can't find her then, this thing is really tricky. Faria's body should have stayed in that business car honestly, but she was strangely missing and disappeared in the vast mountains. Is she dead or alive now? Lucas was very worried because he was afraid that Faria would not die. Because, as long as she does not die, the lie that Nippon Steel's Vice President Hashimoto made up to Faria will be thoroughly exposed. After all, this matter was Hashimoto's own assertion, on the one hand to seek greater profit space for Nippon Steel, and on the other hand also for his own personal gain. Therefore, he cooperated with Lucas and deceived Faria, saying that she was asked to go to Nishitama County to find the chairman to sign a contract. In fact, the chairman of Nippon Steel had no idea about this. If Faria is still alive, as long as the police ask her why she went to Nishitama County, it will be completely exposed. At that time, the Chinese police will definitely arrest Hashimoto Kansaki immediately. Murder is one of the most serious crimes in China, not to mention that 3 people have died this time. Hashimoto will definitely betray Lucas without hesitation. At that time, the murder of Faria by Lucas will also come to light. At this moment, Hashimoto was also nervously pacing repeatedly in his home. The team members responsible for assassinating Faria stood in front of him at this time. These few people stood side by side in front of the sofa, all of them bowed their heads and did not dare to look at Hashimoto Kansaki. Hashimoto had just made a phone call to a friend from the TMPD to inquire about the latest developments. After learning that Faria's life and death were uncertain, he was as nervous as Lucas. He knew very well that if Faria was still alive, he would be the first one to be unlucky. So, he walked in front of these people angrily and directly slapped them one by one with his big mouth, angrily cursing, "You be at starts. Wastes. What's the use of raising you? You can't do such simple things. You're of no use." The people looked at each other, but no one dared to speak up. Hashimoto saw that they did not speak beforehand and gritted his teeth angrily, "A bunch of trash. Can't get rid of even a woman. It caused me such big trouble. If my f***ing plans get exposed, none of you can run away." 20 minutes later, the helicopter landed slowly in the courtyard of the Ito family mansion. Ito Yuhiko, who had lost his legs, was pushed by his sister Emi and waited in the courtyard early. As soon as the helicopter landed, Emi Ito immediately pushed Yuhiko Ito out of the cabin. Alex just stepped out of the helicopter at this time and reached out to help Faria down. Xingshi followed Faria to get off the plane. Seeing Alex stretch out his hand to help Faria down, she felt a little jealous, but even more envious.